Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Took a break from the pattern 14 to go to a paying job. On the bench, another 22. This one is a WesternField model 850. Let's see if I can get this in the shot. No. Maybe. These were made by Mossberg for Montgomery Wards. Mossberg did a lot of store brand firearms. You younger folks have no idea what Montgomery Wards is. You're born too late. The older folks out there are going to remember Montgomery Wards and J.C. Penney's and Sears and all those companies that you could literally mail order firearms from, and they'd deliver them to your door. That was pre-1968 and the Gun Control Act. Whatever. Anyway, this one came in. A guy picked it up, and it was missing the magazine. I got the magazine for it, and it won't extract. Now, folks, I've already been down inside this rifle. It was dirty, and I know what's wrong with it. But, oh, hold on a minute. Sorry, my phone was ringing. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I've already been down inside this thing. It was dirty. Of course it was dirty. It's an open bolt fired semi-automatic 22. They get dirty. We're going to get this stock off. Beautiful walnut stock, by the way. And she's got a little bit of freckling on the barrel that we're going to take care of. But let's get into this and see what's going on with it. These are really easy to take down. Just one screw right here. This is actually almost a carbon copy of the Mossberg 350. 350K, 350KA. Pretty much the same action. The stock comes off. Barrel to receiver. We'll put this. Oh, there's a little bit of mold in there. Look at that. Look at it in here. Huh. We'll clean that out for him. Put that up on the rack. Okay. Gonna move you guys. Spin the vise a little bit. Okay. First comes off the L bar and the magazine catch. Let me get a smaller screwdriver. That one was just way too long, and it was going to be right up in you guys' face. No need for that. Excuse me. Now, we'll come back here, take out the breech plug. These just unscrew. Now, I don't think I have to take the trigger assembly apart. I don't want to, but we'll see. It comes back like that. Now, oh shit, there's two holes here. There's this one, which is locks open the bolt, and then there's this hole that's for disassembly. Bring this all the way back here to that last hole, and that just lifts out. See that? And like I said, I'm hoping that I don't have to. Yeah. Ha-ha! Look at that. Okay. Got the bolt. We can put this aside too. Because the issue... Where's my pick? Matthias has this patented pokey plastic hand on Sea and Arsenal. Toby has his pick. See that hole? Is that in a shadow? Can you guys see that? See that hole? It comes all the way through the bolt. It's missing the extractor here. There's no extractor. And that would be why the gun's not working for dude. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but there is a couple that lives down in Missouri, Vic and Cheryl Havlin. And they are the Mossberg experts. I'll link their site in the description of this. And whenever I get a Mossberg or Westerfield or New Haven 22 in, I get in touch with them. They are phenomenal people. This is an extractor off of a 350 Mossberg. This magazine is a reproduction for a 350 Mossberg, but they're true to the original magazines, and those guys have the parts. If they don't have the parts, they'll tell you why they don't have the parts. But this is an actual real extractor, and it should drop right in there, just like that. Okay, now the problem is I don't have a pin and I don't have a spring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pin, and I'm going to make a spring. I'll bring you guys back. So this pin goes from this side down in that channel in there. What I do is I'll take a set of calipers, measure that. It's 19/64, and I'll lock that in. And over here in the vise, I have a piece of drill rod clamped down. And on the back side is an inside measure. (19/64). And I'll probably cut this a little shy so that if it moves, there's no interference. Now I'm going to do something that I've spoke about before. I'm going to use a Dremel. Oh, it's upside down, but you guys get the idea. Never use a Dremel on your guns. Holy crap. Don't use a Dremel on your guns. But when you're making parts, found it. It's over there. But when you're making parts, a Dremel is perfectly okay. That little piece is a little warm. Cooked my finger. Whatever. It'll be fine. Grab my pliers. And we're going to test fit that little guy. Bring you back in a minute. Got that little pin that we cut right here. And Jesus, my hands are enormous. I've got this zoomed way in so that you guys can see. We're going to test fit this in this hole. I took this, put it in the vise, and cleaned up any burrs that were on it. And I put a little bit of a dome on it, took the edges off. Excuse me. Okay, we're flush there. And focus. Come on. Focus. Trust me, it's flush down there. It's a good fit. And off camera, I made a spring. I stuffed it down in there. If you guys want to see how springs are made, there are literally hundreds of videos on YouTube showing you how to make springs. You don't need to sit and watch me struggle. Because, to be honest with you, that's the third one I made. Anyway, let's get this thing together. Put the extractor in. I've taken this. It doesn't look like it, but I've taken it and I've cleaned it up. It had some muck on it. And no big deal. And it really is simple after this. You just take it, slide it into place. And then you line up the holes. And you slide the pin in. I use my fingernail because it works just great. Line up the holes. Get the pin started. Yeah, okay. I jinxed myself. I should have never said it's simple. Oh boy. So after fighting with this for about 5 minutes, I finally got it in. It's in the bolt. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check it and see if it works. Bring you guys back out here like that. Bring the receiver and barrel back in. Throw it in the vise. No, I'm not chasing it around. Too old to be chasing shit. Okay. Throw this back in here. Like that. There we go. Grab the cocking knob. There's that. Bring that in. Put the trigger. There's that. Firing pin's right here. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go off. It's not going to do anything. Pull that in. Grab the breech plug. There we go. Tight. Back it off. Outstanding. Grab the magazine. And I keep a couple of old 22 rounds here on the bench. I don't even think they're live anymore, but when I say they're old, they're plenty old. There's that. Put that up on there. Okay, I've got to pull this so I can cock it. Oh, hold on. When it's in the stock, this fits tighter. But let's see if she ejects. Yeah, that's... Oh, look at that. I don't think you can get better than that. Perfect. Perfect. Like new. Alright. Pull this apart. Grab the stock down off the rack. I keep hitting you guys. I'm over here off camera putting this back together. There we go. Run the stock bolt in. There's that. Now, I took care of the freckling we talked about earlier. I just basically hit it with some 4/0 steel wool and then puts a good quality gun oil on a rag and I wiped it down. There's the rust that was on it. And now it's got a nice sheen to it out here. I wiped the entire gun down, the metal. I'll go ahead and actually I'm going to leave this stock alone. It's just gorgeous the way it is. I like it, and I think the owner's pleased with it as well. HavilandSales.com. HAVLIN sales.com. Vic and Cheryl Haviland. They're great people, and they are authorities on everything Mossberg. They run the Mossberg Collectors Association, and they've got a book out on the history of Mossberg firearms. And that is, boy, you know what? I'm going to encourage you to buy that book and read up on it. Back in the 70s, Mossberg delved into some unusual for a gun manufacturer stuff. Everything from kayaks to sleeping bags. This is an enjoyable read. But that's all I got for this. We're going to call this one done. Stick a fork in it. Whatever. You guys take care. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll see ya. Oh. And I got some projects coming up. I just picked them up today. They're also WesternField. But there are going to be a lot more involved than this little guy. All right. Now that's it. See ya. Who's a dumbass? Oh, that would be me. Guess what I forgot? If you said the firing pin, you're right. We're supposed to get, I got to go somewhere and I'm kind of hurrying. Put this back in here. Give you guys a rotate. There we go. Okay, now it's done. Good night. Holy crap. Mags in. Now we're done. Now you guys take care, stay safe, and have fun. And now I'll see you later.